Hello, hello, and welcome to Notary Life with Kimmy. I am also live on Facebook. Hello to those who will join on the replay, those who will watch the listen to the podcast, etc., etc. Today we got a hot topic. Hey guys, welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Today we got a hot topic. Let me cut the volume off on my phone. Okay. Yes, we'll give YouTube a few seconds to notify people. I was just telling Facebook, I didn't even know what to put for this thumbnail. And as I was talking to Facebook, I was like, I got it. Because I had put ID and gender don't match. No, I had put gender and ID. What would you do? That didn't make a complete sentence. So now that I was talking on Facebook, I said, oh, I got it. Gender and ID don't match. What would you do? That's what it is. Gender and ID. Hey guys, welcome. Notary Life with Kimmy. Welcome. How is it going today? So we got a hot topic. The Anthony Brown Show is in the house. Welcome. We are going to talk about what do you do when the gender on the ID, because I went live the other day and this question, I was telling a story and this question came up and it sparked a lot of conversation. It sparked a lot of conversation. So I said, you know what? We got to talk about it. Let's just talk about it because it's going to be happening more and more. So what do you do when the gender, hey, Psalm 55, what's going on with you? What do you do when the gender of the person doesn't match the ID? So let's talk about it. We'll give another couple seconds for YouTube and then we'll hop into it. Okay. So while we're waiting on that, again, I just want to say hey to everybody. Let you know I do have a few spots coming up for my Notarize Like a Pro training next Friday night. That's where I teach you how to properly notarize documents. If you are still scared of the notarization process, do not know what to do, that class is going to be for you next Friday. I have 5 spots. I try to keep it small, 5 to 10, but right now I do have 5 vacancies. That's for next Friday. Hey, Nicole, I know it's lunchtime on a Friday. Miss T, perfectly imperfect. I know, right? Very interesting topic. I put this out on everything because sometimes I don't get a chance to notify everybody I'm going live. And I was like, I put it on every platform because it's such an interesting conversation. And we're going to get right into it too. So let's start. So again, what do you do when the gender on the ID and the person in front of you presents differently? It doesn't match. So I want to tell you a short story first, and then we're going to get into the topic. And I want to know what you guys would do. What's your first initial reaction? Okay. So when I worked at the hospital, I worked at Children's Hospital here in Atlanta, and I had a little boy come in. Let's just say his name was John Smith. So John Smith come in, and mom tells me at registration, because I worked in registration, she says he prefers to be called Jane. And at the hospital, we put a note, whatever your preferred name is. They'll ask you that often. What's your preferred name? So my name may be Kimberly, but what is my preferred name? Is it Kimmy? Is it special K? What is it, right? And we'll write that in the chart. So I wrote that in the chart. So as a little child went through the hospital that day for their visit, everybody at first was kind of taken aback. They were like, so what's going on? We're talking maybe 7 years ago. The little kid was maybe like 5 or 6. So his parents had given him the right to choose what gender he was going to be, you know. His parents had openly embraced that. So I always tell people this. We are not the gender police, okay? We don't tell people how they need to present in the world. That is everyone's right, whatever they choose, whatever they say is chosen for them, whatever your thoughts are on that, okay? But we don't tell people what to do. I'm trying to cut the comments off. Hold on 1 second. So they didn't show up there. I don't know why that's showing up there like that. So anyway, let's get into it. So first of all, what are your thoughts? Put a 1 if you think that you don't have any problem handling it, or you do need a little bit more information on what to do. Have you ever been presented with that? Let's see. 1, yeah, I got this. I'm good. Never thought of it. I know how to handle it. 1 if you're good, or 2 is like, yeah, I do need some help with this. I'm just curious, have you been presented with the situation? I have not in my notary job, but Alexis has, our other trainer. It happened with Alexis where there was a man, he came to her too. Yeah. Yeah, Nicole, I got you, Nicole. So we ain't ready to talk about it. So I want to tell you one more little story too. So with Alexis, what happened with her, the same situation. It was a man and his ID said John, but when he presented in front of her, he said his name was Jane. Okay. So never ran across it. Yeah, Robin. Hey, Robin. Yeah. So it's not something that you see every day, but I do want you to be prepared, and it is going to probably happen to you at one time. Psalm 55 says, I never had that situation happen, but at the end of the story, I need that ID to match the person in front of me. Psalm 55 is correct. Miss T Perfectly Imperfect says, I came across it with my old job, and you don't want to be offensive, but to ID the person is tricky. Yes, that is so true. And you do not want to be offensive. Not only do we not want to be offensive, we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. We don't even want our face to go like, what you say? You know, we want to be very, very compassionate, empathetic, all of those key words that you hear me buzz all the time. And not just words, we want to show it, right? So anyway, let's get to what you should do. What's the actual process? Let's talk about the process. And it will open it up for more conversation. Okay. The process is back to what Psalms 55 says. If that ID says Jane, and now Jane is saying, well, I'm actually John, you're going to look at the ID. We are not the ID police. I teach this in class too. We are not the ID police. We're going to look at it to the best of our ability, see if the features are similar, check the signature. You can even have them. And then when they're signing your journal, I would confirm in the journal, they need to sign it the way it is. So if the document says Jane and the ID says Jane, but he prefers to be called John, or now he is John, that's okay. Okay, that's fine. But in the journal, you want to write some notes. Jane is now John. I would write that in. Jane presented as John, whatever you want to put, but you need something in your journal to remind you that if this comes back later, what happened, you will not remember. I guarantee it. Now, if the transformation of this person, so Jane is now John, and I mean, the transformation is so incredible that you cannot tell that person on the driver's license is that same person. If that is the case, you may want to use what's called credible witness. Okay. You may want to use what's called credible witness. Credible witness. Hold on, guys. Oh, here we go. I was wondering why that was there. Credible witness, for those who may be new to the industry or new to notarizing or never had to use it before, I want you to always check your state and see what their state law is, what your state law is on credible witness. Because sometimes with credible witness, you need to know the witness, the notary. Okay, let's go back, because this is a little tricky. Sometimes with credible witness, you need two. Okay. Sometimes using a credible witness, the notary must know the client. The notary must know the witness also. So there's a common denominator there. Now, there's other cases when you don't know the witnesses. The other two people are going to come and say, yes, I know that to be Jane, who is now John. That's what they're coming to confirm. Okay. So it is a little tricky, but it's not complicated, as we always say. Okay. So I'm going to recap that for you. Oh, you can't see my shirt on YouTube, but I got my little boss shirt on today. So anyway, I digress. So to go back and make that a little clearer. Okay. Because I like it to be crystal clear for you. Jane presents as John. Now you don't know that. And again, he or she looks so perfectly different that you cannot tell from the driver's license. You really cannot tell. At that point, you may request additional confirmation, and that's going to come in the form of credible witnesses. And again, your state law on credible witness may be different. You may not even be able to use credible witnesses in your state. So whenever I do credible witness, now whatever your state law is your state law, right? And that's okay. But what I'm going to do when I, as a notary that I am, Notary Like a Pro over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record both credible witnesses, their IDs in my journal also. I'm going to have them sign my journal that they were there, because if that ever comes into question again, don't forget, they're going to call you as a notary and say, who was the witnesses? Who were there? Who was there at the signing? Who was there? And it happens more often than you think. So that's why I'm big on having a journal, even if your state says you don't have to have one. Okay. Now, there are also credible witness forms. You may want to download those at your state's website. Okay. You may want to download some credible witness forms because there's affidavits for people to sign saying that, yes, I'm the credible witness. So it's a whole lot when it comes to notarizing, guys. It's not just marketing and it's all pretty and glamorous. No, you need to know what you're doing out there. If you do feel uncomfortable and you do not know some of these things and even basic notarizations, again, you need to be in my Notarize Like a Pro live training or either the self-paced. Now, my live training is coming up. We are running summer specials next Friday night. And we do cover ID. We go over whatever you want to talk about in class, actually. But check that out. I have 5 spaces left for next Friday night. And I think you should think about it. And you can see it's a lot going into notarizations. It's not just you need to know how to market. You want to be a 6-figure notary. No, it's a lot. You need to know how to properly handle these documents, handle these situations. Okay. So I'm going to also give you a coupon code for the classes, which is WIN 2024. And that's not for the live training. That's for self-paced. Self-paced is coupon code WIN 2024. 60% off. Okay. And you will get the same information and then Notarize Like a Pro about how to properly identify your client. And then if you ever have any questions, of course, you could always reach out to us at notaryeducatorsllc.com. That's where everything I'm talking about, the courses you can sign up and books and everything is over there. Now let's talk about this together. What is your thoughts about what I just said when it comes to identifying people and the gender and the ID doesn't match? What is your thought process? Are you comfortable with what I just spoke about? Or are you still kind of like, I don't know? Put a 1 if that makes it a little bit clearer for you, or a 2 if you still like, I don't know. And you don't want to just decline a notarization because you don't feel comfortable, okay? You do not want to just decline a notarization because, oh, thank you, Psalms 55. And Nicole, I appreciate it. It's a little clearer. Good. You don't want to just get out there and just decline notarizations. Well, I don't feel comfortable. She came to me with a beard or he came to me in a dress and now you're just completely thrown off. You don't like it. You don't feel comfortable for whatever reason. You're just not going to do it. Okay. We're not going to do that because you will catch yourself a nice lawsuit one. Okay. And again, I want you to be considerate, empathetic, compassionate, all those key words. Okay. We're not the religious police. Okay. We're not the religion police. We're not the religion police. We're not the gender police. We're not none of that. At the end of the day, you are to be an impartial witness to that person signing that document. And to the best of your ability, to the best of your knowledge, you need to identify them. Okay. And we are not doctors. So we don't know what causes this or why the person think like that. None of that's our concern. None of that is your business. None of that. Okay. Let's read the comments. So it looks like Psalms 55 says, good idea about using a credible witness, but yeah, that transition is a big decision. They should go on ahead to the BMV and make that change, say respectfully, of course. I don't know what BMV mean, but I have to Google that. I don't know what that even means. Robin says, yeah, but it's a huge decision for that person too. That's why I want us to be very cautious of how we interact with people. I want us to be very mindful of that. Hey, Alexis. Alexis, our other trainer, is watching. Hey, Alexis. Let's see. Robin says, we'll see the credible witness. 2 sets of eyes are better than 1. Yes, 2 sets of eyes are better than 1. Anne Marie, hello. Anne Marie says, hello, Kimmy, and chat. Just catching this live and glad for this topic. Yeah, and I'm telling you, the other day, like I said, I just was casually telling a story, and the chat went crazy. I was like, okay, wait, we need to do a whole topic on this, and I had to think about it. I had to really think about how I wanted to address this. I want to make sure I was tasteful and tactful, and I think it came off pretty good. Miss T Perfectly Imperfect says, if there is no credible witness and you can't decipher if it's the same person, can you decline the notarization? Yes. Yes, you can. If you don't feel comfortable for any reason, okay? If you don't feel comfortable for any reason. Now, I'm not just going to say, you know what, I don't like red. That person is wearing red today, so I'm not going to notarize their document. But if that's not a good reason, okay? It's not a good reason. But if you genuinely don't feel comfortable in doing a notarization, yes, that's your notary stamp. That's your job. That's your family income. You know what I'm saying? You get to make the decision. I'm sorry, you do. At the end of the day, some people will tell you, well, you can't just say no. You don't want to say no. I just gave you a very, very valid reason when you wouldn't want to. You know, you don't like the color blue, and this person come in a blue car, blue hat, blue pants. That's not a good reason to decline a notarization. But if you have any valid reason, like, you know, I always say, like, mom is not alert, or their dad is heavily medicated, or it could be any number of reasons why you just don't feel comfortable, I'm not doing it. And there may be another notary who it doesn't faze them. They might do it, you know. But for me and mine, I'm going to make sure it's the way I need it to be. I have to feel completely comfortable at the end of the night that I did the right thing. Okay. Let's see here. Bryce says, I had a trans man who said his ID does not match his appearance. I said that's fine as long as he is okay with signing a document with the name he no longer goes by. I could tell the ID was him. And that's the point. That is the point. Hey, Bryce, what you up to anyway? Nice to hear from you. How's it going out that way? Bryce is correct. Bryce is correct. And people will tell you, I'm John now. I'm Jane now. And to be respectful, that's who that person is, right? So the point is, to the best of his knowledge, Bryce was able to determine by that person's appearance, he might have a mole, or she may have a mole, or like in my case, I have my gap in my teeth. You know, pretty much if my gap is closed up, now my hair is long to the floor, blonde, and, you know, I've changed my color, complexion, or whatever, you know, then you might have some questions. You might be like, well, how'd she get that done? You know, if I come tomorrow, like, matter of fact, it happened April Fool's Day with Michael Strahan on today, ABC. He closed his gap for April Fool's Day. People went crazy. The internet went crazy because he closed his gap. They were like, what? But it wasn't true. So even something that drastic, everybody was like, is that the real Michael Strahan? You know what I'm saying? Because we know him for his gap. Okay, so Miss T Perfectly Imperfect says, my thought is combating fraud. Yes, and that's the main thing. That's why we're out there. Combat fraud. Yes, stop the fraud. And again, if you feel there's anything fraudulent going on, you know, they didn't went through this whole Tyler Perry thing and, you know, passing from Medea. You know what I'm saying? If it's a whole situation like that, we just got to be cautious. Bryce said, I probably would have declined it if he looked dramatically different, but I could tell his facial features were similar enough. Correct. And that's the point. If you can tell, don't be out there just declining notarizations, guys. I do not want you doing that. You need to have a valid reason. But to answer your question, yes, you can. Okay. Just staying busy. Oh, that's good, Bryce. I'm happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Psalms 55 is clarifying the BMV for me. Oh, okay. The Bureau of Motor Vehicles to get another ID that represents their current pronouns, gender, and appearance. Thank you for clarifying that, because I didn't know what the BMV was. So in Georgia, we call it the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles. And then also in Michigan, where I'm from, Detroit, West Side, we called it the DMV too. So that's why I wasn't familiar with the BMV. Okay, Bureau of Motor Vehicles. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, Bryce is giving us another tip. Height is a good indicator too. And I'm going to add to that height and weight. Now, weight is not always a good one because people lose weight, right? But height is definitely another good indicator. Is that person 5'11", and now all of a sudden they've changed their gender and now they're 5'3"? Now that don't go together, because at the end of the day, they're going to still be 5'11", right? Bryce says, nobody can really change their height. though aging populations do get shorter. If the person is still 5'6", even though they look different in other ways, you might take that into account. That's what I was saying. I was just saying that. So yeah, if they're 5'6" and now they're 5'3", and they're a whole different person, yeah, we're gonna double check that. Yes. This has been a great conversation. I'll take a few of your questions if you have any. I can hang out a few more minutes. Anne Marie says there's also the height lengthening procedure. Pardon. Oh, that's true too. But people can't usually be stretched that much beyond their norm. They really can't. Great tips. Thank you, Ms. T. Thank you. It's a new thing. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, that could happen too. Somebody could be stretched out, but they usually can't be stretched from like a 5'3" to a 6 foot. Okay. If that's the case, I'm going to sign up for that one because that'll just kind of slender me out with all this extra. Yeah. Seriously, I'm in awe. Wow. Okay. So, yeah. So, what other questions do you guys have for me? Like I said, I can hang out a few minutes, answer some questions, and, see what's going on in these notary streets. What's up? Tell me what's going on. Oh, I will show y'all my book in case you're new here. Start Your Notary Business. Bam! This one happens to be for Indiana, but every state has their own book, How to Start Your Business. If you're just starting out and you're unsure of your next steps, you may want to check out this book. And again, each state. So this one is Indiana. Florida has their own book. Alabama, Mississippi, everybody got their own book. Or if you're an advanced notary and you are learning how to price your services and still unsure how to talk to signing companies if they owe you money, or you've considered, you think you're getting lowball offers, this book, Pricing Your Notary Services, Let's Talk About the Money, talks all things money related to the industry. How to price ink-fingerprinting, proctoring, everything, loan signing. Gives you nice tips about what to think about, okay? And all of that is at it's at notaryeducatorsllc.com. Okay. Notaryeducatorsllc.com. And I forgot, Alexis has the loan signing class coming up. I think it's this weekend. Loan signing, if you are thinking about adding that stream of income, or if you are a notary signing agent and you don't know what to do. Okay. You're still unsure about your duties, how to do the signing from beginning to end. That class is coming up this weekend. And also it's like a whole mock signing, but deep training at the same time, because we go over what to do at the initial, even accepting of the assignment to the conclusion of the assignment. So everything that happens at that table, even if you're dealing with a slow signer, a fast talker, slow talker, we go over all of that. Let's see. That's hilarious, Kimmy. Okay, yeah, I know, right? What's that? Okay. PL is in the house, Indiana. Yes, hello. All right, well, if you guys don't have any questions, you got a few more seconds. Any questions? Anything you want to know? I'm here in the flesh. Nothing else. I appreciate all of you guys with your adding to the conversation. Your experience and your tips all make for a great conversation too. And a lot of people may be in the middle of their workday, so they won't be able to join us live. But this is a great conversation, and your perspective and your comments and stuff truly, truly added to this. I'm telling you, it takes a village, guys. It takes a village. We would love to be part of your village, Notary Educators. Don't forget the mentor program. All right. Well, I'm going to let y'all go back to Friday. Well, I appreciate you all hanging out with me again on behalf of Notary Educators and Notary Life with Kimmy. Let's see. Nicole says, I'm still trying to make sure I know how to use the back office. Thank you. Nicole, really quick, back office of what, huh? What are you referring to? Back office. What are you referring to? Building your business out? Is that what you're referring to? Let me know right quick. What back office are you referring to? Oh, you're welcome, Robin. My pleasure, Anne-Marie. You guys have a good day, everyone that has to go. I will answer Nicole's question if she can tell me quickly. What back office? Are you referring to like you're building your business? Because I use Notary Gadget for that. I have an affiliate link. You can check it out for all my accounting purposes. Like how far I traveled. But let me see what you're referring to. Back office, collecting payments. I mean, what part of the business are you referring to? Oh, Nicole is saying, yeah. So yeah, I use Notary Gadget for entering my signings. I love it because you can also create categories for your, Notary Gadget. That's correct. Yep. And you can check it out at notaryeducatorsllc.com. Also, and I use that to write in my signings, and it tells you, it calculates the mileage for you, how much you actually made per signing, because a lot of times we get caught up in, well, I had to print 100 pages. Well, paper don't cost that much, y'all. I mean, yeah, you do want to factor it into your pricing, but don't let that be a hindrance because you had to print 200 pages. You know, a pack of paper is $7 and somebody paying you $100. You know what I mean? So let's just do the math. And you're not even usually doing that many pages nowadays. And there's a lot of sellers and buyers packages happening right now. And it's still long modifications. I did last week. I did mostly sellers packages. People are selling properties like crazy. Modifications are not happening as much as they were happening. Those are like 20 pages or less, 30 or less. Let's say 30. And refis, I had 2 refi offers this week. 2 refis. I couldn't take either one. I was mad. But I had 2 refis. So mostly what's happening in the market right now, people are selling. They are trying to get rid of these properties. I guess they feel something coming. I kind of feel something coming too. I don't know what it is, but people are selling like crazy. One more time, the name of the pricing book. Oh, yeah. I know I went through that kind of fast, don't I? I speak kind of fast sometimes. The pricing book is Pricing Your Notary Services. Let's talk about the money. It's not that complicated. And it's at notaryeducatorsllc.com too. Yep. Everything's right there. And I just redid the website. I don't know if anybody saw it and can give me any feedback right quick. Oh, could y'all look at it right quick and give me some feedback? Because I got a few more minutes. Could y'all look at Notary Educators right quick and give me some feedback? NotaryEducatorsLLC.com. I tried to make it easier, and I put the links in the front because some people don't know how to use that hamburger, the little 3-line thingy. So I tried to make it easy to access the courses and stuff. Oh, look at it for me, y'all, right quick. That's one favor y'all could do for me. Give me some feedback right quick on the website. Just a couple things. Be nice. Be nice. Oh, thank you, Robin. Robin said, I've been on it. It is easier to navigate. Yes, because people were calling me, and I talked about this in the live last week. People were like, where's this course at? Where's the book at? Where's it? And I said, oh my God, is the website that complicated? And I'm the queen of keep it uncomplicated, make it easy for your clients to do business with you. And I was making it complicated, and I didn't realize that. So I had to learn. You know, I'm always open to learn. So I was watching somebody else, and I was like, wait a minute, I need to simplify the website because people can't get on. They don't know they're there, but they don't know what to do, you know, and everybody don't know how to use the hamburger, like I was saying. So what's your first glance? Anne Marie says it's still user friendly. I keep pressing until I get to it. LOL. Oh no. And see, that's not what I want, Anne Marie. You should not have to just keep pressing and looking and searching and finding. So I'm hoping it's easier. I try to put links on the front page, like if somebody wants the free resources. And don't sleep on our free resources, guys. I hear some of you are paying. Oh, thank you, P. Graham. And we're actually building websites too, just to let you know. I forgot about that. If you need a simple website, we got you. So let me know. Or if you need us to look at your website and make sure it's being fully maximized, let us know. But I forgot to tell y'all, oh man, I forgot that quick what I was trying to tell you when I went to say nice website. Thank you. Oh man. I get it, but I'm one of those that I like to know my way around by getting lost a little. Oh, okay, that's funny. Yeah, you don't mind playing around with the website. I forgot what I was getting ready to say just that quick. Oh my God, if it comes to me. But it was something about the website. Oh no, making it easy for your clients to do business. I think that's where I was going. Yeah, I'm the queen of that. So your clients shouldn't have to say, well, let me go to the bank and get $20. They should be able to pay you with Cash App, Zelle, whatever. Okay. If that was not my thought, y'all remind me right quick. So I'm glad y'all like the new website. Thank you. So I'm just trying to make it better. Oh, thank you, Nicole. The free resources. Yes. Nicole, I love y'all. So what I was going to say about the free resources is check out the free resources tab, because I'm hearing many of you are paying for your EIN number. You do not have to pay anyone for an EIN number. That is completely free. So I have the link over at Notary Educators, and under free resources on that front page, click it and it'll take you right to get your EIN number for free. I also have there, Alexis created a beautiful business tip sheet. So check that out and print that out, or put it on your tablet or whatever. It'll take you step by step how to start your business. We also have over there a direct link for LLCs. People have a lot of questions about LLCs. So I'll put a link over there for the LLCs. Many of you do not know I have another YouTube channel. Actually, I have 3 total. I have 3 for those who may be new. The other one is called Business Life with Kimmy. And on that channel, I go over a lot of deep business stuff. Some of it I share here, of course, but that is really designed for all businesses, not just notary. So if you've not signed up, there are many tips over there that you can use to grow your business. Because over here, people really only want to hear about notary, all things notary. And I get that. So that's why I created that other channel. And then my third channel, for those of you who do not know, is called Healthy Life with Kimmy. And over there, I document my weight loss journey, which is kind of tricky right now. But I'm actually doing some cooking. My cooking segments over there are really popular. My husband and I, we do some cooking together. And, you kind of just get to see in my life a little bit more, my personal life. So, don't judge me, because I get a chance to talk all things over there. So a little bit looser on my Healthy Life channel. So everything is Healthy Life with Kimmy, Business Life with Kimmy, and Notary Life with Kimmy. See, I'm uncomplicated, y'all. All right, let's see. Anne Marie says, I'm getting mine set up with pay options and will be utilizing the mentorship program soon. Yes, we would love to have you. Yeah. Yep. And you don't have to be in a mentorship program forever either. You come in, get what you need, and you can go. I mean, we're not trying to hold you hostage, because someone always needs help. So you might come in for like 4 months and say, I need mentorship for about 4 months. I want to get myself together, and then you be able to fly. Okay. So that's a great thing. I might even see about setting up a 3-month option for people. They can just come in like 3 months, and that let them know it's not a commitment for the rest of your life. You sign up for 3 months, and then, get what you need, get your business up and running, and then you can go. Because it also gives you access to us. We meet weekly. Last night we met about the wedding officiant business, how to start it. Some of the other topics were Google My Business, ChatGPT. Next month, we'll be discussing field inspections. And I don't have the whole list for next month, but check it out. I always put the calendar over on notaryeducatorsllc.com under the new mentorship tab. Okay. So let's see. Will you do an update on having a Google Biz page? I can do that. I can. I need to write it down because I'll forget. Let me get a pen. With Google My Business, though, it's changed a little bit. But the Google Business video that I have out already is really a good one. But I will go over it. I don't mind going over it. I don't mind. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate y'all. Oh, it's my pleasure. Yes, I'll do a live or something about the Google Business page, though. I'll probably bring Alexis on for that one, too, because she's really good at that one. She actually helps maximize people pages and build them out and stuff. So I'll see, can we get that one jointly on the live here? And of course, we go deeper in mentorship. That was my plan. You are the best. Set me up for success. Oh, my pleasure. You're so sweet. We appreciate it. Yeah. So like I said, you don't have to stay forever. You really don't. Get what you need and then go. That's what I would do. And then, that's what I was saying about mentorship. So we have the free group me as part of the mentorship. And when you're for those of you who are just joining, welcome. Go back and watch the replay from the beginning to go over topic. Now we're just kind of talking about business stuff. But with the mentorship too, you have access to the group me. And that's our way of communicating. We call you too if we have to. But we put things there because we want everybody to learn. So your same question that you have, somebody else probably got the same question. So that's why we have the group meet initially to get started with any questions. And then whatever it is, though, right now somebody need help with their Google page. I need to follow up and make sure they're getting that assistance that they needed. So great topic. Hey, thank you, Doretta. Thank you. Robin says, I've watched that one need a live. Thanks. Oh, okay. Okay. Actually, I have about 8 videos. I know you ain't watched all 8, Robin, about Google My Business. I know you did not. Tell me if you watched like 8 or 9. I got 8 or 9 videos on this channel about Google My Business. Did you watch all of them? Let me know. Let me know. I know you didn't. Tell me the truth. Did you watch? I got about 8 or 9 videos on this channel about Google My Business. Let me get Robin's answer, and then I'm going to get ready to get out of here for real because it's almost 1 o'clock. I was going to say till 1:30. No, but I'll find it at 6. Okay. Yeah, but I'll get with Alexis and see, can we plan that coming up soon, okay? When is the sale over, or did I miss it already? Nope. The sale is still on. We got, actually, I'm glad you asked that, Tiffany. We got the specials on one too. So if you prefer to learn privately, you want your own private session, Notarize Like a Pro A to Z, those are on sale too. So check it out at the website under the one-on-one tab, okay? For private training. If you want your own lesson and you say, I don't want to be in a class with nobody else. But I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Group training has its pluses. Group training has its pluses. I'm going to talk about this really quick, and then I am going to go. The reason I say group training has its pluses, one, is cheaper. Okay, one, you get the same information, right? Well, the workshop is a little bit different than Notarize Like a Pro A to Z. So you can do your research and see which class you prefer. Okay, price point and topic wise. So check that out at the website. But last week's class, everyone had asked different questions. And when you're asking different questions and you're hearing different people's perspective, maybe even from where they're located, differences, their state laws a little bit different, it kind of gets you to really thinking. And that's how you become such a well-rounded notary. So I love the classroom setting. We do it by Zoom, and it's been very effective. We've been doing it for years. It's 5-star rated. So just see what type of student you are. Do you prefer self-paced at your own leisure? You do it when you want to, you know? So anyway, I am going to head out. Yeah, so see what works best for you, okay? I thank you all so much for the feedback on the site today, too. That was priceless. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it, okay? So I will see you guys soon. Have a great weekend. Okay, bye. Thank you again.